Now the family will have an incentive to send the girl to college and not marry her at an early age. So I am sure that the whole country will watch this scheme very carefully, and not just in Tamil Nadu. This scheme will prove revolutionary for the whole country in times to come. There are 27 crore students who go to school in our country. Out of that, 18 crore students go to government schools, almost two-thirds. 66% of the students go to government schools. And we know that the condition of the government schools all across the country, barring a few, good initiatives are being taken in Tamil Nadu. A lot of work has been done in Delhi. Some other state governments also might be doing good work. Barring a few, the condition of most of the government schools is really, really pathetic. My question is, how can all of us want our country to become #1 country in the world. All of us want the country to become a developed country. But if 66% of our schools, of our children are getting rotten education in government schools, how can the country progress? We can make long speeches, we can make big speeches that we want the country to become a developed country, we want the country to become #1. But unless and until we start providing good education in government schools, as good as in private schools, I think the dream of becoming a developed country will always remain distant. It should be the right of each child born in this country, whether rich or poor. It is the right of each child to get good education and free education in our country. And it should be the duty of each government to provide good education and quality education and free education to each child. This should have happened in 1947 itself. In 1947, when our country became independent, I think the first and foremost emphasis should have been given on education. It did not happen at that time. In the last 75 years also, given the required, whatever emphasis was required on the education. But still, if all of us come together, the way Stalin Saab has started this in Tamil Nadu, we have started in Delhi. I think if all the state governments come together, if the central government comes together, I am sure that within 5 years, we can make all government schools in the country and start providing best education. I am very disheartened that in some of the states I keep hearing that the government schools are being closed. In some states they have started charging high fees, 500. In one of the states they are charging 500 rupees per month per child in the government schools. If they close the government schools, where will the poor children go for education? How will the poor man educate his kids? Almost 2/3 of our kids will remain illiterate. And in a country where 2/3 of the kids are illiterate, the country cannot progress. So I am so happy that I am here today when so many education initiatives are being launched, and I wish my best wishes to Stalin Sahab, and I hope that he will keep calling me again and again whenever he launches his new initiatives in education, and I look forward to receiving him again in Delhi. Whenever we launch any new initiative, we will always invite him. Thank you so much. Thank you.
இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. சென்னை எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. பெல் பட்டனை